The Association Against Campus Sexual Assault, or AACSA, is a justice organization founded by Khadijah Hayden and Lucy Lindsay in 2012. It was created in light of the Steubenville High School rape case. Both survivors of sexual assault themselves, the two women felt it was necessary to shine a brighter light on the harsh realities of sexual assault in high school and college. Even though the two perpetrators of the Steubenville case were found guilty and served time in juvenile facilities, Hayden and Lindsay wanted to extend this type of results to every high school and college in the U.S., from Stanford in California to Howard in Washington, D.C. They started AACSA from the dorm of their college, UCLA. From there, they decided on 4 goals: to bring justice to sexual assault survivors in high school and college settings, create spaces where students feel safe enough to tell someone what happened to them, offer classes on consent using examples from the news and their own experiences, and to ultimately ensure each case is brought to trial. They confronted challenges at first because they began the movement when they were only college freshmen. The two women also challenged the protection of athletes and more known students over survivors. The public did not agree with them, so their movement started off slow. This did not discourage Hayden and Lindsay. They persisted until they got the support they needed. Khadijah is Moroccan and Lucy is a white American. However, the supporters of the group come from all social, economic, and religious backgrounds. Some people are also survivors themselves, while others are secondary survivors, meaning they know someone who has been a victim of sexual assault. AACSA lives by the motto, creating consent on the campus. Going into their 5th year as an organization in 2017, the two women and their army of supporters have received almost nothing but support. They get emails almost daily saying their classes have changed how they perceive rape, how their zealous efforts inspire them to start their own mini-movements on their campuses, or how their courage has convinced them to step forward about their own sexual assault.
My name is Leah Kindler. I'm representing Oak Park and River Forest High School, and the title of my poem is Observations on the Boy Who Sits in Front of Me. Every day in class, I watch his words leap into canyons, cushioned by privilege and no consequences, and always right, even when his ideas thumbprint bruises onto everyone else's necks. He thinks girls only go to the bathroom to look in the mirror. They shouldn't even put toilets in the girls' bathroom, right? They don't even need a girls' bathroom, so the men's one could just be the bathroom, both words capitalized with importance. Last year, his hand nodded into my friend's. It took her 6 months of detangling to unwind from his knuckles. Rope burns stinging as her best friends laugh at his jokes, ignore her anger the way he ignored her no. Look what happened to the last girl who protested. He doesn't like that she writes about him, ignores that not everything is about him, but this is, because that kind of boy will ask where the happy poems are as if he's given you any reason to write them. He will threaten your friend one night, tell her to hush beneath the memory of his fingers. You will wonder why the next day in class he laughs and raises his hand, or why boys are burrowed into the skin of every girl you know. And they need to know that when a boy is mean to you, you need to stay away. Stay away. He reminds me of myself shaking at 13 years old because a boy said I'm endlessly annoying, that I always get what I want. Is this what he thinks I want? To be averting my eyes still 3 years later, remembering how he said bulleting insults was a lesson in constructive criticism. So I just smiled and said, thanks. When I was little, someone told me that when a boy is mean to you, it means he likes you. Disrespect and romance walk hand in hand down the hallway every day. Aren't they cute? In middle school, a rich white boy asked, isn't it fun to hurt people? I said I didn't understand. This is not about one person, it's about a gender. It's the boys in every period, always in front, always hands raised. They have the loudest voices and the quietest violence. They know how to trace honor roll to Ivy League to CEO as easily as they trace girlfriend to yes. I guess this is what you learn.